Over the last week, a few people have asked me what I think about the way Donald Trump has handled the Epstein case. So here's my take. I think it's a failure of the administration. I think it makes Trump look bad. And it's bad for the base. It's bad for the GOP. And it's bad for conservatives. Not because it's Epstein, but because this is a lack of transparency and accountability. And it's a lack of you standing on what you campaigned on. Now, Jeffrey Epstein was not a factor in why I voted for the president. And this issue doesn't make me support him any less, but it does make me ask some questions because I want accountability. And I want the people that I voted for to continue to do what I asked them to do when I voted for him. And you campaigned on releasing the Epstein files and exposing all the corruption surrounding Epstein. And so you said it, so deliver it. We don't believe you when you say that there's nothing there. I listened to Joe Rogan's interview with Kash Patel, and Kash Patel sounded like an idiot, to be honest. He sounded like he didn't know what the heck he was talking about. He just sounded clueless. I watched his interview with Maria Bartiromo and Dan Bongino, where he repeated what he said on Joe Rogan's podcast. And Dan Bongino looked crazy saying I was wrong about Jeffrey Epstein, about everything I said I was wrong. He didn't even believe that coming out of his mouth. If you look at his demeanor, his posture, he looked like he was ashamed to be lying on TV because he knew he wasn't telling the truth. And so I want accountability. This is bad for Trump. It makes him look goofy. It makes Pam Bondi look like she's not to be trusted. It makes Kash Patel look incompetent. And that is not what I asked for when I voted for these people. And so I'll say this. It's very interesting how quiet Democrats are about this. You don't have Hakeem Jeffries trying to filibuster the floor to get the Epstein files released. Chuck Schumer is silent. Sister Bucket Mouth Jasmine Crockett, she don't have nothing to say. They don't have anything to say. They're not calling for her to come out. So that should tell you something, that everybody's quiet about this. At least I haven't seen any outrage. If you have, let me know in the comments, but I haven't seen it. And so I'll end with this. If you didn't have any complaints about the way Biden handled his son's laptop, don't come in my comment section.